Okay, so I'm going to make a steampunk style on this gear MDF. So the first thing first, I'm going to glue the elements on the surface. So the glue I add here has been, getting a little bit out here, but it doesn't matter because it will, when it dries, it will become sort of texture, and it will give some interesting texture to the whole piece. Maybe I should dry this a little bit. Like it here. So because this is metal pieces, so I will add a lot of glue to be sure that it will stick to the surface. I will have to add gesso on the surface, so that's to paint its paint color later. Because sometimes the clay pot is not, it is a little bit curved, so it doesn't stick very well. So we will use another type of glue. And we are only going to paint very lightly on the electronic parts because we want to keep the color a little bit. Of course we can use the clear gesso, but well, save some time just a little bit. So the color, original color, would then be covered entirely. And then we will dry off. Now I'm going to add some texture paste. It is the sand texture paste. You can use anything you have. It doesn't have to be the same, but it is just very convenient and easy to use for sand texture paste. It has some very thin and glitty texture, which I like. So I'll get some here, and then what I'm doing, I will be adding some icing dye spray here. This is the honey, and then a bit of the tea. And then we will mix it a little bit. I may want it to be darker, so I am adding the liquid too. And then we will apply on random area. Just lightly, because we will add more color on the top, so we don't want it to be too rough. And then we will dry it a little bit by little bit to see how it goes. It went well. And remember, when you are adding on the plastic parts, be sure not to dry it too much, or it will be burned out or melting, and we don't want that. So we will apply lightly on more surface, but maybe not everywhere, just to see. Because we want to add more other colors, not to be in one single dark color. So as you see, I have not mixed it completely, so it will have some different shades of brown and black here. Okay, now I want to try with the I think pigment ink. It is the olive dark. Just a little bit. And then I want to add some of the eyes here. Let's add some water to mix it a little bit. So it will be some kind of moss colors, mossy green, and we will apply it like this on different parts, including the parts that we have just colored. Perhaps a little bit more. Then let dry a little bit. And then I want to add a little bit of the light blue color from the eye ink, and because it is broken, I will write the color on the description, and just to have some kind of patina effect, perhaps. Maybe I don't like this color too much. let's try a little bit. And then I kind of want to add a little bit of darker shade, so I am using this dye spray here to outline maybe a little bit. If it is too much, you can always use a tissue to take it off a little bit. Then while we have some darker tone, maybe it is better to have some lighter tone as well, so that we will have the contrast to show the difference. And I am using a dry brush to use on applying to gesso. It is just the same as using the back tone. If you think it is too much, just remove it with a tissue or a baby wipe. Then we will compare the area of the lighter and darker tone to see how it balances each other. Doesn't stick very well, so then I would like to add more colors to this area. Perhaps we can add a little bit of the paper RC chalky paint. It is very light gray blue color, so just a little bit here and there. just on the edges. And then we will take some moment to look at it from other angle to see if it is to your liking, and touch up a little bit of the colors around the corners. So some final touch may be just add some elements to make it look more details. I have this eyes accessory here, look like cat eyes. It is not absolutely necessary, but it may add some, you know, details to the whole work. Just to fill in the gaps. So when you are not so sure, you will just put some distance and look at it to see if it is what you like. It is always okay to tear something half. You don't have to use it like the entire surface. Then I can add some of this tiny little metal embellishments here and there. Yes, I would like this key knob here. always paint the paper a little bit if we don't like the colors. So, just to make it a little bit aging and not so look like a color, a paper. Colors here and there with a sharp permanent ink pen. Highlight the edges and maybe write something. This is a silver color sign pen, it's permanent pen, so just a little bit highlighting the texture. So I think that's it. I hope you like this steampunk type gear. Thank you so much for the support. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll see you next month. Bye bye.